Let me start with this. RAKBANK cancelling their Emirates Skywards World Elite credit card might not seem like a big deal if you weren't using it. But for those of us who actually pay attention to credit cards in the UAE, and specifically those that give value for everyday spending, this was one of the better mid-tier options on the market. And now it's completely gone. No big announcement, no upgraded version, and no transition plan. Just gone and disappeared. And honestly, I think this says a lot, not just about RAKBANK, but about where the credit card market in the UAE is headed towards. So I've done the digging, read through the updated offerings, checked the fine print, and today I'm giving you the full picture. We're going to look at what RAKBANK still offers, what's actually worth having now, and why I think they quietly pulled the plug on one of their most useful cards. But real quick before we dive in, if you've ever had a card discontinued on you out of nowhere, or you're just sick of applying for cards that sound great in ads but do nothing for you in real life, hit that like button right now. It helps push this out to more people in the UAE who need real, no BS financial content. And if you want more of these deep dives, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we've got more card comparisons, cost of living breakdowns, and real talk about surviving financially in Dubai coming up on this channel. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So here's how I found out. I got a message from someone on Instagram asking me why the RAKBANK Skywards application link wasn't working anymore and the landing page was just plain. I thought maybe it was a website glitch. Checked the site and there was nothing. Searched for the card and it's gone. I even called customer service and they just flat out said we're no longer offering that product. That's it. End of an era. Now, if you've never heard of this card, let me explain why it actually mattered. The Emirates Skywards World Elite card from RAKBANK was kind of a sleeper hit. It wasn't as glamorous as the ADIB Visa Infinite or Emirates Islamic Black, but the entry point was lower. The salary requirement was around 25,000 dirhams a month with an annual fee of just 1,499. It's not cheap, but it wasn't insane like the 4,500 or 5,500 you're paying on the other ones. And it gave you Emirates Skywards miles, decent earning rates, a few travel perks. It was perfect for people who fly a few times a year, maybe upgrade once in a while, but aren't trying to be Emirates Gold members by next Tuesday. And now it's just gone. Quietly swept under the rug. And I think there are two reasons this happened. First, Emirates Airlines is clearly getting pickier about their credit card partnerships. They're tightening their network, focusing more on the big banks that can move serious volume. Emirates MBD, HSBC, ADIB, even Emirates Islamic. These guys are pushing high fee, high status cards that target top earners. If RAKBANK wasn't generating enough spend per user, or their customers weren't upgrading enough tickets or redeeming enough miles, it wouldn't surprise me if Emirates just let the partnership expire. No drama, just done. The second reason, and this one's more interesting, I think RAKBANK is done playing the premium card game. If you look at how their product line has been evolving, they're leaning hard into cashback and value. Basic cards, everyday spending, stuff that doesn't need lifestyle perks or luxury rewards. It's almost like they're repositioning themselves to focus on simplicity. Cash in, cash back, and done. And to be fair, that strategy makes sense for a lot of people in the UAE. Not everyone is trying to game airline points or figure out upgrade rules. Most people just want value on groceries, fuel, deva, and etisalat bills, and that's it. If you give them real cashback on real spending, they're happy. Which brings me to the card that I think is now the best option RAKBANK offers, and probably one of the most underrated cashback cards in the country, the RED Mastercard. Now, hear me out. It's not flashy, no first class upgrades, no fancy lounge access, but it gives you 5% cashback on stuff like dining, supermarkets, and bill payments, 2% on fuel, and 1% on everything else. That's real usable cashback. You don't need to convert anything or wait until you've earned 10,000 miles just to redeem it. Even better, the monthly spend requirement to get full cashback is only 2,000 dirhams. I think that's so low, and that's it. That's extremely totally reasonable. You could hit that with just groceries and a single due payment. And you can earn up to 600 dirhams in cashback every month depending on how you spend. So multiply that over 12 months and you're saving thousands, literally. The annual fee on this one is just 300 dirhams per year. First year is waived off with a minimum salary requirement of just 5,000 dirhams per month. And honestly, that 300 dirhams is paid off for within a few months of use if you're maximizing the categories. Compare that to the Skywards card where you pay 1,500 dirhams a year, earned miles that depreciated in value, and maybe used them once a year if you remembered. The RED card gives you cash back in your pocket month after month with no mental gymnastics required. Now, some people are going to ask, what about RAKBANK's Titanium card or their World card? The Titanium card is okay. It's more focused on lifestyle discounts, stuff like buy one get one free stuff, entertainment deals, and stuff like that. You know, dinner for two type of perks. But there's no cashback. And unless you're actually using those offers every single week, the value is kind of hit or miss. It's fine if you're not a big spender and you want a no-fee card that still gives you some perks, but that's about it. As for the World card, it's a bit of a branding illusion. You hear World and think premium, but the benefits aren't really there. There's no standout value compared to RED. It feels like one of those products they created to offer prestige without actually putting in the perks to back it up. So let's be real, unless you're doing a balance transfer or converting something into installments, the RED card is the only one actually doing something useful in their lineup right now. Now, does that mean RAKBANK is dead in the travel card space? I'd say so, but that's not a bad thing per se. It's just a shift in strategy which I appreciate from RAKBANK. If you're someone who flies business class twice a year and wants lounge access, Emirates upgrades, and airline specific points, you should look elsewhere. ADIB, Emirates Islamic, and Citibank. There are stronger products out there for those kind of spenders. But if you're just a regular resident in the UAE who wants actual rewards month after month from actual spending, I think the RED card still competes. In fact, it beats a lot of so-called cashback cards from bigger banks that cap rewards at ridiculously low limits or tie them to points-based redemption platforms and systems. Now let's talk real life. If you were using the Skywards World Elite from RAKBANK and you're wondering what to do next, you've got three options. You can switch to RED and keep it simple. You can ditch RAKBANK completely and go to a bank that's still offering airline rewards, but obviously you'll have to keep in mind the hit you'll have to take into your credit score when closing an old credit card record and history. Or you can pause for a bit and reevaluate what you actually want from your credit card. And honestly, more people should do that, because here's what I've seen over and over again. People applying for premium cards with huge fees, big promises, and tons of restrictions just because the brochure looked nice. Then 3 months later, they're not using half the perks and they're stuck paying 1,500 dirhams in annual fees for nothing. Don't be that person. Pick the card that matches how you actually live, not how you wish you lived. Alright, I want to hear from you. Did you use the RAKBANK Skywards card? Were you caught off guard by the cancellation? And have you found a better replacement since then? Or did you just ditch the miles game completely and move to cashback? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what's working for you and what card you're actually getting value from in 2025. Let's make the comment section a legit credit card guide for people in the UAE who are done with flashy marketing and want actual value. If this breakdown helped you out or even just saved you from applying for a discontinued card, hit that like button because it helps the video reach more people just like yourself. And if you're new here, subscribe for more financial deep dives, Dubai lifestyle tips, and realistic advice on making your money work smarter in this city. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.